Yay! Hello, everyone. Let me turn off the music. Yeah. Hello, everyone. We are playing Slay the Princess. Um, I am also going to do a little bit of a lore drop, as you can see by the title of the stream. It's like it says at least one of us should be free. Uh, little information about my character here. I am obviously a fae. Yeah, she did most of the slang. But I am a fae, and I am currently bound to a boutique. I am not allowed to leave, and when I am allowed to leave, I can only leave for a very short amount of time. And usually my wings are not there. I can look more human, which I will eventually get around to doing. Drawing. I have been very, very lazy on drawing lately. Let me open up the game. I hope y'all have been doing well. I have been. I have been. Yes, lore. I will one day make a little comic about the lore and do a stream of it. Why won't the game open? When I do an actual official debut, which will be when I finally move, which I've been talking about for a year and a half now. No, a full year now, because it's been a full year now. um, it's not great, honestly. Man, okay. Alright, gotta open Twitch on my phone so I can see because this game takes up most of my screen. This way I can continue to chat with y'all. Okay. Well, as a reminder, this one does have some flickering image effects and other stuff that can cause motion sickness. This is also a horror game with some body horror. If you were here for the last stream, you would have seen some body horror. Okay, let's see if y'all can hear the music. It's a little low. Let me turn it up. Is it still? It's still pretty low, isn't it? Let me turn up a little more. I think we're on this one. Yeah, okay, we're here. It's low. It's still low? Okay. We'll probably hear it better once they start talking. Why would I have... And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? Should I say, what? No way. Why would you ever think that? Or... I said this last time, so I'm just gonna say this one now.
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Okay, cool. Cool. Let me make sure the volume on my phone is off. I guess it does kind of give it away.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point?
I do.
Drop it. Don't you dare.
So, last time we freed her...
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
What if we free her again? Do you think it would... I don't like how drop it was already, like, highlighted. I'm feeling like maybe we should go through this round again and, like, try to free her again? What do y'all say? Shall we free the princess once more? Or will it bring me back to the same ending? Let's drop it for now.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
She does look a bit different than the very first time we were here.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Unarmed. I have a claw.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Oops. I think I could hit skip because I think I've done that. Yeah, skip is highlighted so I could. So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. I know. So we've done all of this before, so let's see. Okay, do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
I know what I've been told, whether or not I believe is entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
It kind of is, though. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
I think I could skip still. Yep. I'm just gonna
Too
skip all
long.
this. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Should we leave her down here?
You know why you're here.
Yeah. We're just gonna leave you here. Keep her locked away.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
I don't know. As long as I take the knife with me.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I'm gonna save. She makes me nervous. Return. We're gonna examine the chains, I guess. Maybe it's different.
Oh, for the love
It
of...
is.
Good. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
What senses?
You're making a huge mistake.
Are we? She looks so sad. I know she's killed us, but
No, you're doing the right thing.
you gotta remember that our person has no memories of what happened last time.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I bet I could gnaw them all, gnaw the chain apart. I mean, I got a monster hand. There's got to be some monster teeth.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
No,
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
I feel like I should be able to skip this,
Doubtful.
but I think it's different.
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. they wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Yes, a little nibble will do the trick. Just to open your maw and just, clamp down. Couldn't eat her hand, nibble off her hand, or the chain, whichever one is tastier. And if there isn't any, you have any ideas? I'm gonna check upstairs.
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
We cut her out last time.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
Oh my god, my laptop is it's screaming at me. Let me see if anything's open that's making it yell at me. Oh, I forgot to close Discord. That's what happened. Let me close some stuff. That should help a bit. Okay. Ooh.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Yeah, see, we've
You
done
hear
this. Skip. Try the door.
Try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Hey,
Your
let
shouts
me
of
out.
please are met.
Let me out.
You make your way back to the bottom. Easier for whom?
Skip. Okay. So, let me do a quick save. Because we've already done all of this before, so I don't know if it'll be different.
Against
Oh.
your better judgment,
Skip.
you place the blade.
Approach the locked door. Let's see if
No,
anything
we
changed.
won't have any of that.
Slay. Warn her. It's grayed out. It's different. It won't let me warn her. Oh, that's neat. That's cool. Is there a different one that says something different? Slay. It all says slay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna choose the very bottom one. Because that seems like slay. Oh, ow. Oh, my rib. Y'all ever get slay? Ow. Y'all ever get sticky ribs, which is what I call them, is where it feels like your ribs are getting caught on your in your skin or something, and it just hurts. Oh. Ow. Oh, and it hurts to breathe. I am falling because it's painful. Ow. Ow. Okay. Oh. That was ow. Slay the princess.
You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back.
Finally. Rude. Oh my god, I feel bad. I feel so... Why did... Should have stabbed right in the spine. Right there. Right there.
Okay. There's no going back now.
I guess so.
Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely so much as flinches, turning around to stare at you incredulously.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm serious.
I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you.
Please don't.
Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one.
Jeez. Okay, girl. Pop it off.
But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Please don't. I'm gonna give up. Ooh. We giving up, y'all.
As the blade falls from your trembling hands, the princess rears back, readying a bone-shattering haymaker.
She doesn't look like she wants to do it.
You fall to your knees, barely able to process the ringing in your ears before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
Oh, slay, girl. Girl power.
If we're lucky, the wound you manage to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, we'll kill her before she gets out.
Oh, too weak to even try fighting back. How disappointing.
Girl, I wanted to free you.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground.
Oh. Really?
Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
Oh.
It can't just end like this, right?
Well.
I'm sorry, but it's over.
Ooh. 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 Bone crunching noise.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh my god, we died. Chapter 2. The tower. That's different.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
I don't like how I
If
can't
you don't,
skip.
it will be the end of the world.
Let me skip. I've heard this so many times. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. I'm going to say I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Oop.
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Voice of the broken. Oh. Oh, that's me. that is me.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Y'all, he's calling me out. I second guess myself all the time. We're pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Oh. Let's assume I'm telling the truth. I feel like, yeah.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Yes, I want to hear what the voice of the broken will say.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Okay.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
But you're right, I didn't.
Of course we died. She didn't feel pain. She didn't feel much of anything, did she? And she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
Yeah, she really was like, I hope you're ready to just perish.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless. She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
We might fail again.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or will you instead transport it to a different world entirely?
We are bird people.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Oh, true. Bird bones are very brittle because they got pockets of air in them. I learned that when learning about dinosaurs.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Oh, maybe.
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
I don't know. Every time we've done anything, she's kind of killed us. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
She killed me last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time was beat me to death. How can someone like that in the world? To quote you from last time, she's just a princess. Why is she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? I'm gonna do this one.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
I don't know.
We're not. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
I don't trust the process. Yeah, she just beat me to death, y'all. Girl power.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
No.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Pledge myself? Y'all. That's dangerous. She killed me last summer. Yeah.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her,
Blah, blah,
don't trust
blah.
her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Lame. You're being so cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Yeah, so I ain't simping for her, but like I respect a girl who can beat me up. I just do.
The less you know about her, the better.
Fine, whatever.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
How does the whole world know, though? Let's go. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Yes, yes.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Heard this last time, dude.
Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time.
Yeah, she just kind of beat me up.
She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us.
Give me 1 second, y'all. I forgot I had this candy, and I kind of want some of it. I don't know if it's still good, because it's been a couple days. And I left it... Oh no, I left it open. Oh no. It's stale. No. And I had so many left. Oh. I went to go see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I'm gonna eat it anyways. They're cookie dough bites, by the way. It just tastes kind of funky. I'm still gonna eat it though. Ah. No. Yeah, they taste a little stale, but they're fine. Yeah. I left my water bottle somewhere. It's not next to me. Oh no. I'll eventually do a BRB so I can get my water.
At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
No.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
You do have a say. Everyone has a say here. I'm indecisive, so everyone gets the word.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Geez, why is it so high up?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Because we are small.
We don't feel small. We are small.
Ah, see? You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
There is.
Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
Yo, this dude, this voice of Broken really reminds me of, like, my nighttime thoughts when I'm sad. Like, just straight up.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future. Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal.
I don't know.
Probably. Do you not know what we look like?
The narrator doesn't know what we look like.
He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. It doesn't matter if there's a mirror. I care about whether I'm being lied to. There's a mirror.
As do I. And yeah, there is. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Yeah. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Boo. We have. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Ooh.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I always look ridiculous.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Alright, shall we take the knife again? I think we should.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save
Yeah,
the
it was
world
the
without a
skeptic.
weapon.
So we have met the narrator, the princess, the hero, the skeptic, the broken. And I know there's a whole bunch more. Enter the basement. The large doors. Ooh. Spooky.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase.
Oh,
Its steps almost
bother.
as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Man, if the steps are almost as deep as you are tall, as my character is tall, those are some massive steps. Oh, yeah, the chains. The last run did automatically attach to us. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't go near the chains. Well, it's not like we can go to that now because, like, we can't free her.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
Is it though?
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I apologize if y'all hear my stomach. It always does this right after I eat something.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Booming? Is she big?
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
I'm scared. Oh no. Oh no.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Okay, but we're broken. Why do you want to see her?
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Ooh, yeah, pointing it out.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Continue down the stairs. I can't turn back.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
I'm scared, y'all. What's she gonna look like? What's she gonna look like?
The princess towers over you,
Oh my
almost
god.
glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Oh my god. She is tall. And if we're in a basement, why is there a window? She is a sleigh.
The
She's
chain
floating,
is
too.
nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Like, look, she's floating too.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
I want to free ya.
You've brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
I knew it, Kiwi. I knew you would think she was hot. Also, hi, Kiwi. I'm gonna drop the knife.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor.
That is true. I think you would really like this game, Kiwi. It's about a princess that each time she looks different every time you're supposed to save her and stuff. You did come into her being massive, though. We came down a spiral staircase. If you missed that part, that the steps were the size of our character. We don't know how tall they are, so she's got to be big.
We didn't have to do that.
I wanted to, though. I wanted to drop my knife for her, for the queen. Slay!
And yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Women, large, tall women do scare me. I get intimidated.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
No.
Kneel.
Okay. No.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Oh my god. Okay, let's talk. Yes, queen.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Yeah, you did kind of just beat me up.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Oh no. Yo, I'm the reason why she's gonna destroy the world.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Okay, fun fact about the word alterations. I know so many people who say altercations instead of alterations. It is so funny. They'd be like, yeah, I need to get altercations done to my pair of pants. They're too large. And I just stand there like, altercations?
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it?
It sure does.
It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
It did. She big and scary.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
Yeah, she'll kill me.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
Y'all, the voice of the broken has a thing for the princess.
He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her?
Nothing.
Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
I don't
The
know.
stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. If you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off.
Oh yeah,
Can't
yeah.
win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
He plays so many characters in this game. There's so many. It's so good. But this game is so good. Like, it is so fun. I'm loving it. What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to. You can do whatever you want. Girl, if she wants to end the world, she's gonna end the world. I have questions for you before I decide on to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm gonna explore this one first.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Okay, I see my links are broken again. That sucks. Okay, let me fix the links real quick. I'm just gonna have to remove the Tumblr because it's just... Oh my god, what did I do? Because the links on stream is broken once more. Isn't that lovely? Lovely. Like, on one hand, it was like, yeah, cool. We can do 2 links. Does 2 links. Actually, no, we cannot. Give me one moment to fix that. Screw you, Stream Elements. Well, it's not like I currently use the Tumblr I made for for this very often. I keep forgetting about it. God, Stream Elements is taking forever. It's probably because I'm currently streaming. Okay. Da da da. Tools. No. Chatbot. Timers. There we go. Okay. No? It's not under that one? Yeah, it is. Okay. Save. Okay, that should be fixed now. Okay, back to the game. If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
Oh, he big ol' simp.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
Okay.
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
Y'all, I just noticed her hands are huge compared to her, and her grippers are just out there. They're just floating.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
It is. It is a perspective. It just makes her look really like uncanny, which I believe is what they were going for in this scene. Because I mean, look at this hand. It just looks huge.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
Okay, slay.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
She does have yaoi hands. I wasn't even thinking of that, and now I'm just imagining. Oh my god, she has yaoi hands, but she doesn't have the Yuri legs. She should have Yuri legs, if you know. If you know. Because something about it, they got them big, long legs. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they tend to have, like, super long legs. Crazy.
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Okay, it sure does, because you were able to just beat me up. I have questions for you before I decide anything.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Okay.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill,
Ooh.
if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
We all know it's a pet. Oh, dang, I can't ask any more questions. Why can I skip? What? Ugh. Okay. Should we pledge? I'm gonna do a quick save. Should we pledge ourselves to her? I don't like how that highlighted first, but it's always the first one always highlights. We gonna pledge ourselves to the all-powerful princess god, whatever she is.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Yes.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
Your chains are huge.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Look at that. Look how big she is. And the popping of the hip. You slay, girl.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Too late.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
Oh. calling the narrator a greasy film.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Oh. Interesting. And oh, that's a really... This reminds me of the endings. The ending we got. And her crown's different.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me. She...
Uh-oh.
You're a small one,
oh.
aren't you?
Oh. Uh-oh.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
I'm not tapping anything, by the way. It's just going. Now I'm tapping.
Ah!
What sort of scream was that? It was like a lowercase scream. Oh my god. It's like, beep.
Rise, my little bird.
We are a bird person.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh.
Break my chains.
Okay.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
So we have more power than we believe, and she's using that, it seems. And also now she is the narrator, which is not good for us. Okay. And what if I don't believe? I have to. It's a... What? I have to? It's over? I'm sorry? What if I don't believe? Let's break her chains. We want to free her.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
That is so creepy. Just the sound, like the double voice. It is so weird.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Oh my god. I'm gonna screenshot that. Did my computer screenshot it? It did, okay. I don't know. I need to like share this with all of my friends who like girls. I know very many are gonna be like, awooga. What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Okay. Take her hand. Oh no. They're taking her. They're taking her. I just got your obedient servant. I am gonna send it to our D&D group. By the way, y'all, Kiwi is someone who I play D&D with. We haven't played for like a month, which is why I have been able to stream a couple Fridays, which hasn't been often, but yeah. But I will be sending it to our D&D group. Which, if y'all know the streamer Niju, which she has gotten who's getting bigger and bigger each time I go on watch her streams. She is also a part of our group. But yes, hello. I will send. Actually, I'll send it later. But anyways, but you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It is time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Ooh, second time we've seen the mirror. Second ending. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's just going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. I don't want to look at us.
Aww. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It is the end for you, but not for me. See you on the other side. It's going to be okay. I'm going to say this one.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. A mercy.
Approach the mirror. Y'all ready to see us again? You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Bird hand. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. Oh my god. We have grown. You've grown. Ew. Hold on. I wish I could turn up my brightness more. I'm gonna take another screenshot so I could turn up the brightness even more. Like later. But like, I can definitely kind of make out more of a face. Yes, the art style is so good in this. It kind of, in the image, it looks like we're bigger than what we are here. And it looks like we're falling apart. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Ooh, she does not look happy. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Girl's huge.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you are finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it is as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. Oh my god, there are so many things to say. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? What do you feel about me, the vessels I've been bringing to you? I've hurt them. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? What do you want me to bring you next time? Okay, let's do the first one. Are you the same being, and how much has changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Like growing up. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Interesting. When it's all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am. What I am is different from what I was.
Girl speaking in riddles.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
But I do love this part of the game. It's just the music, the soft voice, chef's kiss.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Aww. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. When I go back, it is as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
I see. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Aww. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Oh, so she lost her humanity, by the sounds of it. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow? Let's do this one.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Interesting.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
Huh.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Oh man, my feet got cold. Hold on 1 second. I had to move my blanket because I don't know where my socks are.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
It's okay. Destroy your body. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Okay. Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess. A dominant vessel. Bring the tower to her.
You're on a path in the
Skip.
woods.
The end of the world? We've already seen all of these. Silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Enter the basement. Without the knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Look, y'all, this time we're not bringing the knife, because we've took the knife the last 2 times, and I feel like if we brought it back down, we would have to slay her with the knife.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
We have arms, though. I'm here to save you. Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
No.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She looks a lot sadder this time.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Oh, she looks so much different this time. What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
I kind of wonder if she just doesn't have a name.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Princess?
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
No, she makes me so sad. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you've been locked up for good reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen. But, okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
This is Gaslight Princess. I do feel bad because, like, I just accidentally skipped what he said, but... I'm going to keep you locked away. At least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Go back upstairs with your teeth laid. I can't believe they've been keeping you like this down here. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't make me regret. I'm doing this one.
You're only making this more difficult.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, we are.
You Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
I mean, we all know we aren't doing the right thing. Sorta.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Yeah, we have made a bunch of huge mistakes, but I am sticking to trying to free her.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
It is. The point of the game is to, like, it changes each time you play. And, like, it is, like, on you for what happens. I'm actually going to save. I should have saved earlier. I'm going to save here. But see, look at that. You see that? That was one of the cool things. Like, look at that. Look at the difference between those two. Angry. Just a sad girl. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
She just looks so sad.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Yeah.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Hey there, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again.
Blah, blah,
You're
blah.
here to slay the
No.
princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
No. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
I feel like we should be able to, like, break out.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
No.
Easier for whom?
Us, apparently.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
God, I think eating those candies was a bad idea because now my stomach's just like, hello, I'm going to talk to you.
She barely hesitates
Oh my God.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh my gosh.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Oh my god, that startled me. Seeing her just like bite into her own arm. Oh my god.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if
Ow.
you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
Ugh.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
And look, it's different because I can't skip it.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Yeah, that's totally different. We didn't see the arm on the floor last time.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole
Yeah.
ordeal.
Yeah, I probably should have warned you that this game does, because it's like colorless, the blood and gore just is like, oh.
No, she didn't.
I just missed what he said. What did he say? She didn't so much utter a sound through the whole ordeal. Oh my god, I can't believe I said the word. I can't believe I said that. Whoopsies. Yeah, it is. And the noises are a little... Ugh. Also, I had to move because my leg was falling asleep.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Oh.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Because she's not.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I'm surprised she didn't do that earlier. If she could bite off her own arm like that, then why didn't she do so earlier? Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
You're going to make us stab her again, aren't you?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
That's true. She did probably need the knife to cut through the bone.
Watch me.
No.
What are you doing?
Let's see. Can I can warn her again.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I know, but I can't stop
The
myself.
body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh my god. Look how, like, she's shaking like that compared to us, which are just, like, solid. She's, like, actually, like, her body is shaking. That is so weird. Let's find it. Let's find it. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Hold on. This is gonna be a bit of a jump scare. No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
That is a pose.
We both know this isn't you.
Yes, we know, but I am trying to stop myself. So what is in my hand? Oh, it's the knife parts. I was like, what is that?
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I am being nice.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
No, don't, not again.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh, great.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Yes.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
We've done it several times already, so...
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
It vaguely looks like she's smiling. This is kind of funny. I know her character's being stabbed to death.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. It won't be long before you bleed out.
This is so funny because in the last round, she literally beat us to death with her bare hand. Like, one hand. Yeah. Stabs to death.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Poor girl.
It can't just end like this. That's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
I want her to be free.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
At least our character is looking at someone who looks sad for killing us rather than just like, yeah, I killed you. Chapter 2. The Damsel. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Is a princess.
You're here to slay her.
Wait, okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! It's the simp. We've got first we got the skeptic, then we got the broken, now we got the smitten, the simp.
Our beloved.
Oh no.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Oh my god, that voice sounds like a specific character, and I cannot remember off the top of my head. It almost sounds like Zap Brannigan from Futurama, but it's not that. It's, oh my god. Oh, it's gonna bother me.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
He is a simp.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Oh my god, it's gonna bother me. What is this? Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She
Yeah.
will lie.
Yeah.
She will. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Oh my god. I think this smitten voice should have seen the big terrible girl. I think it would have been into that.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Yeah.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Okay.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
I'm focusing. Proceed to the cabin. Let's see what it looks like.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
It's the mirror again. Are we gonna touch the mirror again?
The blade
Yes.
is your implement. You'll need it
No.
if you want to do this right.
No, we're not gonna grab the blade. Approach the mirror. Well, actually, I'm gonna
That's
say something.
because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The voice of the smitten is going to just annoy me. Oh.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
There is. What if I want to look at myself? I want to see how handsome I am.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her. We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Okay, let's see. I want to do something real quick. I need to change the music volume just a little bit, and because the voices are a little too quiet compared to it. You know what I mean? Return. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
That's
I hope you know how
interesting.
ridiculous you look right now.
It almost looks like the mirror is still there, though.
But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Oh, it's the banister. Enter the basement without the knife again.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Ooh.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
No, we're gonna free her.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice sounds different.
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Ugh.
I've
Gross.
held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Yeah.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Oh, she looks more princessy dressed. A little more anime-ish, kinda. And her crown's different again.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
And once again, there is a window in a basement.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
I'm about to sneeze. Ow! Ugh.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Yahoo!
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Thank you. She remembers.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
She can't hear these voices because they're technically our character's inner voices. I'm pretty sure he's crazy. But thank y'all.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yeah, we have.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Yeah, he did.
Well, she killed us.
Yes, she did.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Okay. Sure, why
Died
not?
before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. heads. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
I just noticed something
This is
weird.
horrible.
So, remember in the last time, she was shaking, but now this whole area is shaking instead. That is very interesting. How, like, everything else is kind of, like, moving a little bit, but she's, like, completely still.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
I don't know if it was like that before, because I can't remember, but it's very interesting.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yes.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Oh boy.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
I'm going to let him distract us. You killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? Let's do... I have to ask, did you end up the world after you killed me back there?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Oh.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Is it? No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feeling... no, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
You killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did
What?
we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her
But-
to kill us.
No?
She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
This is getting weird.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I didn't bring a knife. Do you have to cut you out again? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
I'm gonna do I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
I don't like this.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Interesting.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
It is very weird.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. And you're right, it's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
No. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
No.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Oh god, this girl feels like she was in a toxic relationship. Oh, the poor thing.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Probably.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right. I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I feel my nose is about to run.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
So I noticed that if the characters are getting cut off, it actually automatically goes to the next line, which is very interesting. Also, I liked how there was only one option.
I would if you had a weapon.
I don't got no weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh.
You wouldn't. I would.
I don't like that.
I'd listen to it if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Yeah, look, her face looks a lot softer and less, I don't know how to explain it. Unsettling, I guess? Her crown's different again. And yeah, that thing just slid right off. And the dress is different. And dance.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Yeah, the eye shape is different. And she's got little, thicker eyelashes.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah?
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Aww.
Ugh,
Screenshot that.
if only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Yep.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Gross.
What do we do now?
This dress is just like boobs out. Her booba is out. What do you want to do? We leave and then we live our whole lives to figure out what we do. Let's do what do you
Let me
want to do.
guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I feel like her eyes are how I used to draw eyes.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Well, what do you want?
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Yes.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
I'm scared.
And then she shrugs.
Oh.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh my god. I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh, her
She
eyes
can't
just got bigger.
just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me.
And she got
That's all I
clearer.
want for
That's
her,
really
so
weird.
Of course she'd want the same for us.
I don't like the sudden change of music. But you need your own things. You must... You see that she's changed, right? Oh god. Want what you want? I want you to make me unhappy. I want to leave and we can figure out what we... If you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
Okay. Should I go back? I kind of want to go back to the more unsettling, because look at the sudden change. Should I go back? When did I save last? Keep going? Okay. Yeah, because it started there. Okay.
The princess takes your hand the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Aww.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Yay!
You and the princess
Yippee!
walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Yippee! She's happy.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
That is true. What's gonna happen?
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Uh-oh.
That's a familiar move.
That is true. Every time we've tried to free her, he locks the door.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh, but I think we will be.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Whee!
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Yeah, kinda. We've been kind of playing. Let's see. This has been an hour and 40 minutes, and last time we played, it was an hour and 25. So we've known her for almost like 3 hours, technically.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
He is a little delulu.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah. Do you think we could open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door. We can try to open it together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. Together. Blech.
Me too, narrator.
And... lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
No.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
It is pretty weird.
You and the princess make your way upstairs and...
You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Yeah, we are.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin.
Not yet, because we haven't stepped outside. There's no mirror because we haven't stepped outside yet.
And then you step outside.
Romantic haze. Your love will set you free. I got a achievement.
A happy ending at last.
Oh, here's the music change.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
That's true.
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
I ain't plucking my feathers. Here comes the hands. And she's gone. And it fades. But you don't get a chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a... mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. It's not the end. It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before. Let's do this one, because we did that one before. It's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Ooh, sorry.
Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh! The decay. You're withered. You've withered. Oh. I should have screenshot that. Dang it! You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, she looks interesting up there. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
I do have a problem with this part of the game. She is so quiet during this part of the game.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Yeah. You can't be contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? Let's do this one.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Yeah, it's like it's controlling her. So like I did notice each time we come back here, the hands are doing something different. Good night, Schnitzel Mike. Have a nice night. Sleep well. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I don't like that it said molded. That makes me... ugh. Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems distant as soon as I'm near you. I just wanted to stop. Yes, you're torturing me. I hate you. I think I hate you. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
I am moving again because every way I sit, my leg is just like, no, we gonna hurt today, fam.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Perhaps. Have you figured out what you'll want when we finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves. but none of them rise above their dance to influence me.
I see.
I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Oh, that is interesting. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change and grow? I think we've done that one.
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Interesting. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
I am ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. I swear, every time that happens, it startles me. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess. The loving vessel. Bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path in
Save.
the woods.
We're gonna save. Return. And we're gonna ski it.
While I appreciate
done
the mental
that.
excellence.
I think we've done most of these.
Yes, but you'll
Oh.
have to slay her before you get it.
I guess I didn't do that one. Oh. Killing the princess is kind of bad,
Does
doesn't
it?
it?
Are you on?
The end of the
I'm
world.
talking about the end of
Blah blah blah.
Don't linger
Blah blah
on.
blah. Do you have any evidence
Look,
back
you're
up?
already on the path.
Blah blah blah. Can you do
Oh,
something
if
else?
only that were the case. But
What if I turn around and leave?
seriously, you're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm gonna listen.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How
Boo.
convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Boo. Turn around again, and I'll leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
Okay.
Forever.
Good, maybe everyone should die. Is what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. I don't care, I'm not killing a princess. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. I'm gonna do this one.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's
Okay.
a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too. So if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that?
Oh my God.
You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Boo. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go in the cabin, don't I? Fine.
There's always a choice. But let me tell you right now that you're making the correct decision for pretty much everyone.
Alright, guess we're going in.
We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely...
Okay, should we enter? Should we go without the knife again? Let's go without the knife again.
The door to the basement creaks
Skip.
open.
Continue
Good.
down the stairs.
You're still listening to reading.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the
Skip.
basement. You try the door.
Yep. Try one more
Your
this
shouts.
again.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Blah blah blah. Return to the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have...
Save the princess.
Fine.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of...
Let's see if it. Ah, yeah, it's blocked out this time. So I guess we're slaying her.
There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your
Ooh.
blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
Ooh.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time? I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
No.
She pounces on you with the
Ooh.
same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Oh. Oh. The noises. Ooh.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart.
Oh my gosh, she has. She's like animal-like. Look at her teeth.
It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Interesting.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric.
So she is definitely a monster. I think this is the monster route.
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right?
We can.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm getting a little sleepy, so I think after this run, we're gonna end because I am getting tired. Ooh, the witch?
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Okay. Wait, okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Ooh, a new voice. Opportunist.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue. Bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Let's just proceed to the cabin, I guess.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
Blah, blah,
she will
blah.
do everything in
Blah,
her
blah, blah,
power
blah,
to
blah.
stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Is her hand different? I don't think so, but it looks a little different, like there's an outline now.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We're gonna approach the mirror. Well, we're gonna talk about the mirror.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the muddy shelf, the blade sitting on the muddy shelf, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah.
But he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right?
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Well, at least we can all agree now that there's nothing to see here. Case closed. Good work, everyone.
I don't really like this voice. A little annoying. Should we take the knife? I think we're gonna take the blade this
You
time.
take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Especially
Well,
with the
if we're
chapter
grabbing
being
a
called The
weapon, we
Witch.
should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
Enter the basement. Step, step.
The door to the basement creaks
Ooh.
open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Tangled hair. Ew.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Ew.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yeah, probably would.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Skitters.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Say nothing.
Silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I recognize the sound of your nervous little footsteps as soon as they came into my home. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Yeah. Okay.
She must have you confused with someone else.
No, she
seems
doesn't.
friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
No, we can't.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
Or is there?
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Oh. Uh-oh. I will be right back. I gotta get some water, and, it's Cheese feeding time. He just came into my room and is, like, staring at me like, food? With the time change, it's a little hard. Yeah, so I will be right back. I return and I do see that Cupid's phone died. It's been dying since like I started stream. Tisk tisk tisk. Also, yes, the time changes are terrible, terrible. I know it's like we technically gained an hour, but I feel like we lost an hour when I woke up this morning. I was like, what time is it?
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Slay.
Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, ah. Oh my god. Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. Ah! Thank you. Okay, hold on. Out. Hey, Bubba. Please do it. Hell yeah. Welcome, we are playing The Witch. I'm sorry, that's the name of the chapter. Slay the Princess. Oh my gosh. Hello. Thank y'all for coming and welcome in. I am being rated silly. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Good thing I went and grabbed my water and y'all did it while I wasn't on a BRB screen. Anyways, thank y'all for coming. We are playing Slay the Princess and we are getting beast moded. This is The Witch chapter. I have gotten multiple chapters already done and this is a very fun game. I see that you were playing Rain World, Bubba. I hope you had fun. Of course, Stream Elements is like, let me pop in here. I hope you had fun on your stream.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
She is a furry. Oh my god, look at her grippers. Oh my god. And her crown's different. I love how it always constantly changes her crown.
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
It definitely is your type of chapter, Kiwi. And Bubba. If Bubba is still here, this is your type of chapter. It's a, you know, kind of like you. A werewolf. But not
That's
werewolf.
Not fair. How would she know that?
Oh my god, look, she's doing the ooh, the little ooh face. She is so cute. Oh, the princess is just, ugh. I definitely recommend this game to anyone who hasn't played it yet and is into visual novels. It is so fun.
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Yes, please wishlist this game, Kiwi. You will definitely enjoy it.
Good.
This game is so fun.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Because we have.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
We have.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
You're right. This time I didn't tell him that we had been here before. I went the whole route of, I ain't talking.
Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it.
Yes.
So, you really don't remember us, do you?
It is interesting that the narrator is the only one who doesn't remember.
No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Yes, go eat, please. It is. You as well. Have a wonderful night. Make sure you eat and drink water.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
No,
Is it all behind us?
it is not all behind us.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now. So I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
But I don't want to slay her. We have been going the whole route of not slaying her at all. We haven't killed her once on purpose.
Let's chat her up a bit first.
Except for the times it
Maybe we
forced
can
us
find
to.
a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Yeah, let's talk to her. I don't think she wants to talk. I think she wants to bite our face off.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Look at the little ooh-woo face. I'm sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? Don't worry, the blade isn't for you or not for killing. We've got to get you out somehow. I got the sense that you're not happy with me. Look, I know things got messy last time, but think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. Can't you get out of those on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time. Why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here? Oh my god, there's so much here. Let's quick save. I'm gonna say I'm sorry about last time.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Yeah.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Don't worry, the blade isn't for you, or not for killing you. We gotta get you out somehow, right?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Oh.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Oh.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
Oh my god, the opportunist is a simp, too.
This is why she can't just be abandoned.
Oh, did I accidentally hit it? Anyways, if I let her to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her. I've got the sense that you're not happy with me. Look, I know how things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Really?
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
How am I the only way out? If she could slip out, why hasn't she stepped out yet?
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Well, if she doesn't kill me, then, you know... You're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here.
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
Yes.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Interesting.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
Me too.
He needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do.
Of course you'd say hot.
You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember?
I'm surprised this chapter isn't called The Beast, but it's called The Witch.
Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back.
It's a little interesting name.
I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Okay, let's leave. Leave with the princess. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill. Okay. Should we leave with the princess, or should we give her the blade? I'm scared if we give her the blade, she's gonna kill us again. So, quick save. I mean, I haven't gone back once at this. We just kind of gone through with it. You want me to leave the princess? Or you mean leave with? Oh, I misread. I thought you said leave. Let's leave with the princess.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Oh my gosh, she's really cute like this. What the hell? If you hear a ding, it's because I am screenshotting. I've been screenshotting a lot this time.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
I'm not gonna stab her.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh my god, look at the little scrunchy nose. So cute. And look, her lips do the cat thing, the little, with the, where it's serrated right there.
We can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us.
That's true.
It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together. That doesn't mean we have to trust her.
I think if it's wide enough, we should walk side by side.
We're armed and she's not. What's she gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking?
Yes, look at those claws.
You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
You first. Clearly, there's some broken trust. What if I give you this blade? If I give her the blade, then she has the blade, her teeth, and her claws. So no. This is hard. This is a hard choice. I haven't had a hard choice in this game like this before. Oh my god. I don't know. Oh god. Let's see. Maybe I'm gonna quick save again. I don't know. We're gonna explore you first.
And turn my back on you? You think me a fool? Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
Oh yeah, we did stab her in the back.
Just go first.
That's right, you're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
We made her really distrustful, and I feel bad.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like.
Oh my god, what is on my jacket?
You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. You want us to turn around and kill her.
I just looked and there's like this weird discoloration on my jacket. What the hell? Okay, looks like I got something I gotta clean. Luckily I do laundry in a couple days.
I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you.
Sure.
Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
I wouldn't walk up backwards upstairs, because that would be incredibly hard to do, though.
No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself.
Yep.
But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach.
And the door's gonna shut.
Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you?
Thanks for the heads up.
Why did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight.
Thanks.
Together you tumble back
Oh.
down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop.
Oh, that noise really got me there. A little gross.
The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
I got an achievement, but it went so fast.
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up.
Oh my god, look at her arm. So no matter what, her arm gets messed up.
Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several.
Oh. Our poor back.
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
We are paralyzed. That is terrible.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that?
Because she trusted us before.
It's what I would have done.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you considered not being like that?
No.
Of course not. It's what keeps us alive.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of feeling like our inner voice, the extra voice, is also reflecting what the princess is thinking.
And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
Yeah. I can't get up. You broke my back. What the hell were you? Sapphire, I was trying to help you out here. Never gonna get up those stairs, were we? We could have gotten out of here if we just trusted each other.
The princess lets out a mocking laugh.
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned where she'd turn her back on us and I'd say, "Now stab her in the back! Do
No.
it now!" And then you'd say something like, "Wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us."
I saw that idea coming.
And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back.
And you wanna know what's funny? My back is actually hurting right now just because of the way I'm sitting. So, stretch time. Ow.
Why didn't you tell us your plan before we agreed to go first?
Yeah.
Because then you'd have had to lie to her. And you're a terrible liar.
We... kinda.
That's not... Okay, that's actually a good point. It would have been a good point if it had actually worked. But it didn't work, did it? Well, it's not my fault that nobody listened to me.
Yeah.
The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh,
Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
that is true.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
I guess.
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Thanks for checking me out, I guess.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Well, yeah.
Wait, are we both just stuck here?
Yeah, we are.
Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. Look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
Yeah, but it's probably gonna be a slow, painful death.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Maybe. Maybe we'll see you die first. Who knows? Who knows? Because there was that one run where neither of us died. It just kind of... the whole world kind of the basement kind of fell apart, and then suddenly the sky was there.
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello? Are you still there? What happens next?
He doesn't respond. Ooh, the hands are coming, y'all. They're coming to grab her.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Here they come. They're taking her. And we are broken. But you don't get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Oh, there's that mirror. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course they're scared. This is not the end for you, but it is not... It is... Oh, let's do this one, because last time it kind of scared him.
But it feels so bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Kinda
If he
is.
thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. See you on the other side, it's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Fine. We're going places.
Approach the mirror. I'm scared to see what it's going to be this time. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains. You're unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, she's covered in hands. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I do not. Is this a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you know? Do you want me to tell you? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There are trees and stars, and there are people. I think, at least there are supposed to be people. Do you think there's anything real out there? Do you have any... Let's do that one.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Oh. Do you think there's anything real out there? Do you think that we're real? Ooh.
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is hope, marred by bitterness. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous and weathered heart.
Oh.
Do not mourn her. She is finally on the other side.
I will mourn her. I will mourn every single one we have done and seen. Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Oh. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are these voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator. And he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one? Ooh, that's what I've been wondering.
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Maybe. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know why, but what I'm going to do when I find him. He does. And when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does. And when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. But I don't know why. I'm going to say this one.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
How many more vessels do I need to bring?
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Oh. Even if it's the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring to you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Huh. Even if this is your last stage, then I'm not going back. I'm going to just stay here. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything go dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. An untrusting vessel. Bring the witch to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay.
And at the
Let's save real quick. Alright, I'm trying to decide if I should continue. It's already 11 o'clock where I'm at. And I do work in the morning. And I work another 8-hour shift. Like at my big people job. Terrible, I know. I think I'm gonna end it here for the night. Next time we play this game, yeah, I'm gonna take a rest. Let's return to here. Next time we play this game will be possibly the ending of this route, and then we're gonna try to get all the other ones, because there are a lot of endings from what I've seen. Let me see something real quick. How many achievements there are. It's in Slay the Princess. Let's see. There are 97 available. Oh god. So let me see for the endings. Ooh, so yeah, I have a lot more I can do. So I will be probably doing a lot of this. So let's see. Yeah, there's several. So I have several that I still need to do. Okay. So we'll end it here tonight. I very much appreciate y'all coming out and watching me play Slay the Princess. Next stream will be I don't know what day, but it will be I'll be playing Deltarune Chapter 1 because I never finished and I'm being lazy and not wanting to really play because Slay the Princess has been consuming my mind to play for stream because it's a very fun game. Thank you, Bubba, for raiding. I very much appreciate it. I'm pretty sure they have left, but I very much appreciate them. And I appreciate everyone from their stream who came out and stuck around. I know it was a very short stick around, but I very much appreciate it. My streams usually only last about 2 to 3 hours because I get tired very quickly, and you can usually tell when my my energy starts dropping. Anyways, have a wonderful night, y'all. And oh, actually, since I was raided, let's raid my friend Niju. I think that will be fun, yeah? Let me pull it up on here. Raid. How do I do a raid again? Raid. Okay, we're gonna raid Niju. For those who are in here and have not seen her before, you're gonna have fun. Yeah. And she's a very fun person. I have been playing D&D with her for like a couple of years now. But we are gonna have fun seeing her. She is playing, I think just chatting, but it looks like she's actually playing a game. But I appreciate y'all coming out, and see y'all next time.